The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Bournemouth against Roma. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Bournemouth line up in a 4-5-1.
Look, for the lone striker, before we even consider what happens around him, he has to get hold of the ball. That's imperative.
That gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Edin Dzeko is the one to keep an eye on. His game is all about goals, although he does make other contributions, of course. But can he step it up to a ruthless level and be regarded as one of the very best? That's the question we might be asking later.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Florenzi. So what now? Florenzi looks to clip it forward. Perotti. Florenzi. And he's cut it out. Vardy. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Dzeko. Good challenge, he just stood firm. I think a cautious start from both teams. Tries a through ball. Al-Sharawi.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
That's a throw. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Wonderful quick feet. Perotti. Al-Sharawi. Streetman spreads it wide. Puts in a cross. But no less battles to win it back. Perotti plays it into the channel. Now here's the through ball. Vardy. Vardy. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Can he put it away? Fair attempt, the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Al-Sharawi. And it's Kolarov. Strickland. Kolarov. Federico Fazio. Perotti with a long pass out wide. Al-Sharawi, nicely controlled. Aimed long and direct. Vardy. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Bournemouth can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Forward it goes. Vardy. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Checo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here. Has a hit! Had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Al-Sharawi. And it's Checo. He's got away. Looking to shoot.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Long and high towards the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Nainggolan. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Long-shell pass, that's the message there. Just brushed off the ball there. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Lofted in with a header! Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Floats one over. He's had a go! Oh, superb from Checo!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Roma themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Now the pass. Kolarov. Bournemouth are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Going through. Now it's one! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Roma look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Federico Fazio. Now it's Dzeko. Dzeko looks to dink one in.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There is the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Madrid have elected to go 4-4-2.
Well, it's a setup that places greater emphasis on the supply route coming from out wide.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
one of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Played out to the wing. And he's there to cut it out. Marco Asensio. And it's Benzema. Looks to dink one in. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Rafael Varane just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Timely intervention. Gets it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Kroos plays it forward. Looking to get within range. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a crack. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's got through, plays it back. Benzema has a goal! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looks to slip it through. Lucas Vazquez. Modric with the ball through. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A real chance to break. Now it's Cristiano, shoots! He's delivered all right!
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Marcelo. So what's he planning here? Passes it through. Marcelo. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Tries to stroke it through. Lucas Vazquez. Can he deliver? Marco Asensio has a go! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Out to the left it goes. Receives it from behind. Crosses into the area. And he just whacks it away. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Now here's the through ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Hoists it high. Toni Kroos. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Benzema. Long and high towards the flank. Benzema with a delicate ball, looks to thread it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball, has a swing at it! That'll be a throw. Modric. And it's Carvajal. Now the pass. Daniel Carvajal out to the flank. Oh, really good feet from him. Benzema threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Played into the middle. That intervention was very necessary.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they...
Big chance! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Knocks it away. He's left his man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Asensio. Ronaldo plays it wide. Going through. It's Marco Asensio! Looks to bypass the midfield. And that's well defended. Varane plays it forward. Modric, well played, he saw that coming. Lucas Vazquez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lucas Vazquez!
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Toni Kroos. Marco Asensio. And it's Benzema. Benzema plays it out to the wing. He's got away. A chance to play it in. It's a throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely...
Point-blank header! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you could feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Manchester are in a 4-4-2 formation.
4-4-2 is as orthodox as it comes, Peter. It's been tried and tested through the ages, and it'll continue reappearing through the ages.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Pushes it out wide. Pumps it in. Heads it!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Manchester looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Gets good distance on it. Referee's given a throw. A chance to play it in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Plays it out to the wing. He's in space and looking for options. It's got through. Nice to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Looks like a good ball through. A buccaneering run from the defender. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Out wide to the right. Danger averted for now. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Tries a through ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Away from immediate danger. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Tries to dink it in, gets it, and he's gone for it! He's looking to get there first, looking for a decent ball in, and he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. The referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Manchester clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now the pass. Great leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Manchester going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Looks to clip it forward. Hit into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Passes it through. Can he put it away? clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. The defence can get it clear.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Manchester get it back again. Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. That's been levered clear. Who's he going to play in? And the weighted pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to drop one in. No mistake!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Manchester draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Deftly done. Oh, good ball. This is promising. And he's cut it out. He can get that clear. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester were victorious here, and rightly so. When you're allowed free licence to strut your stuff in wide positions, we could only see one winner. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, any and every game played here is pretty special. The Kop is unique for its atmosphere, an atmosphere enhanced by this splendid new main stand. A warm welcome to you from Anfield. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Liverpool are in a 4-3-3 formation.
Well, it's a system that promotes width, Peter. The wide men can stretch defences and just create that running room for others.
So we're up and running. Oxlade-Chamberlain hoists it high. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kagawa. Tries a through ball. Lovely feet. Going through. And a shot! Mohamed Salah. Chan. Mane. Firmino spreads it towards the left.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Looks to slip it through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Forward it goes. Chan, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Kaggle. Takes it back. Now the pass. And Dyke sends it forward with interest. Salah. Looking, is it in? fraction high.
Firmino nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Better of his opposite number. Wijnaldum. Mane. Salah. Kagel. Nice to get it forward quickly. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah passes it through. In comes the cross. Aimed long and direct. Kagel plays it out to the wing. Tries to dink it in. It's a brilliant interception. Wijnaldum gets it back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It was hard to see any better outcome there. Chip through. Now here's the through ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to get it forward quickly. Firmino. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Mane. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. It's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum. Chan striding forward. Up to meet it! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool, there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing...
He's had a shot! Back of the net!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Cross needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Out to the left it goes, with a delicate ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly.
The more attention he attracted, there was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Coaxed out to the wing. Takes it out to the wing. Now the pass. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah over to the left. Keeper goes long. He's made certain that won't get through. Van Dijk. Mane tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, surely! Corner it is then. Van Dijk knocks it away. Firmino goes looking. Gets wrestled off the ball. Real chance to break. Looks to slip it through. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Wonderful from Roberto Firmino! And they're back in front.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Liverpool take the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Cuts it out. So what's he planning here? Going for goal! It's in!
Unbelievable. You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, glorious footwork. Now the pass. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? They are right into last chance territory. Chooses to go back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.